We need drug tests for politicians. I mean, it only makes sense. It's only fair. I mean, everybody else has to do drug tests wherever you work, right? You work at McDonald's, you have to get a drug test. If you work at freaking Home Depot, you have to get a drug test. Anywhere you work, you have to get a drug test. You're in the military, you act a little crazy, you have to get a drug test. Okay, especially when you're acting crazy. Okay, all these politicians out there, that's all they do is act crazy. So they need to be held accountable. We should definitely drug test politicians. I mean, these people, they freaking work, they sleep like 5 hours a night. How are you going to sleep 5 hours a night, have all this energy throughout the day, make all kinds of money, rip people off, cheat the stock market, insider trading, do all these things, sleep for 4 or 5 hours, get back up again, and do the same thing and have all this energy? It doesn't make any sense. How do these people sleep for 4 or 5 hours a night and have so much energy? There's no possible way. It's like they have drug testing for sports. They have drug testing for football, for basketball, for MMA, for boxing. Why? Because people have an unfair advantage when they're doing these drugs. And that's what people do to get ahead, for success. Okay, and who makes the stupidest decisions? People on freaking drugs. Okay, they make the stupidest decisions. They do things that they wouldn't normally do if they were sober. Okay, and who makes the stupidest decisions? The people in charge. They make the stupidest decisions. They don't care about people's lives. So it's like, we need to drug test these people and kick them out if they are above a certain limit. Okay? They can only have a certain amount of caffeine. They can only have a certain amount of sugar, 0 cocaine, 0 hillbilly heroin, 0 any stimulant, Adderall, all that shit. I mean, well, Adderall's legal, but they can only have a certain percentage. Okay, that's what needs to be done. Because sober people make decisions that are going to help the rest of society for the most part. Drugged out people are going to do what's best for themselves, and they're not going to care. They're not going to have any empathy. They're just going to do what does a crackhead do? They don't care. They'll rob their own mother, their brother, their sister, their freaking friend, the freaking store. They don't care, because they just got to get that next high. And that is how politicians are. They don't care about people. They just want money, and they just want to succeed, and they could care less. Why? Probably because they're all freaking doped out, cracked out, freaking whatever. You know what I mean? So drug tests should be mandatory. We should hold these people accountable, because they're doing crazy stuff, man. They're doing crazy stuff. And it's something a drug dealer would do. I mean, and this is throughout time. It's like there's examples of people sleeping 4 or 5 hours a night. Oh, it's just some people are different. Yeah, some people are on freaking drugs. Okay, let me know what you think. You think these politicians should be drug tested like everybody else? I definitely think so, because they don't care about us. They have freaking an unfair advantage, and they need to be held accountable like everybody else. Thanks for watching. Take care now.